Hi guys, this is Leisha from Port Moody Rec Center. Thanks for being with us today. This is going to be a workout that's going to be geared for that option 2 of ActiveAge. So those of you that participate in the ActiveAge program will know what that means. If you're just joining us, anyone's welcome to join us, so please feel free to participate. Keep in mind, this is actually the second part. There is a warm-up before this, so please do the warm-up before you come back here. Remember, the PAR-Q is so important. Look it over. If you answer yes to any of those questions on the PAR-Q, you're going to want to call that PAL line. And that PAL line needs to be called every 6 months if you're answering yes to those questions. All right, let's get going. Let's talk about what equipment you're going to need. I'm going to use a step just because it's convenient, but you might have a stair in your house with a railing, and that would be the perfect thing. That bottom stair on your staircase will be perfect for our step-based exercises. I'm going to use yoga blocks because they're easy for me to come by, but you might not have a yoga block. So what you can use, we're just trying to create an unstable surface, but it doesn't have to be very unstable, just a little bit unstable. So you could take a yoga mat and you could fold your yoga mat in half, and that would give you that unstable surface that we're looking for. Another option is maybe you have a nice flat pillow. You could put that on the floor to step on. So use, or even a towel would work. Just use one of your plushest towels. We're just looking for that little bit of instability. You're nice and close to a wall or a railing so that you have something to reach. So that's the equipment that you're going to want this morning. I'm also going to use a little tiny ball, but that's totally just an option. So if you have one, great. If you don't, it won't affect your workout at all. All right? Exercise number 1 is going to be a one-leg stand. So we do want to be on our step. So move yourself to the bottom step, put your hand on the wall or the chair rail, whatever you have for support there. If you don't have a step in your house, that's okay. You can do this on the ground, but be close to that wall or chair. So when you're ready, we're going to step up. All right, we're lifting the knee. Put that foot back down. Lift the knee, put that foot back down. Lift that knee. Put that foot back down. The other motion we're going to do is the reach behind, that flexion. All right, so take that leg behind you. I'm going to make these movements nice and big so you can see them on the camera, but you make them however they work for your body. Listen to your hips, listen to your back. Your abs are nice and tight. All right, so we've got both directions. We've got a knee and we've got a heel. We've got a knee and we've got a heel. All right, that's one side of the body, but we got to do both sides. So set yourself up to do your second side. All right, other leg now. We've got a knee, and we've got a heel. And we've got a heel. Try putting them together. All right, so that's going to be our exercise number 1. All right. Exercise number 2 is going to be that heel to toe walk. Depending on how stable you're feeling today, you might just choose to do this just on your carpeted floor or your laminate floor or your hardwood floor, and you're just heel to toe. If you want to be close to that wall and put your hand out on the wall, please feel free. If you're feeling really brave and you'd like to walk across your yoga mat because it's a little unstable, feel free to walk across your yoga mat. All right, I'm going to leave the choice up to you for when we get to that exercise, that heel-toe walk. You're really looking for that heel-toe connection. Line yourself up, walk the line. All right. Okay, the third exercise we're going to do today is the lateral leg raise. If you're okay with it, we're really going to try to work the stability factor. So you're going to be nice and close to that wall, that chair, that whatever you need to hold on to. You're going to be standing on your wobble, whatever that is, your mat, your towel. All right? You've got one foot on the wobble piece and one foot not. All right? I'm on my steps so you can see me better, but you'll be flat on your floor. Okay? We're going to lift our leg out to the side. Watch what happens with that leg. Abs are nice and tight. All right? You decide if you need to touch your toe down in between each time. We're lifting out to the side. That's one side. We've got to do both sides. So set yourself up. Do both sides. All right, get your wobble in place. And when you're ready, lift that other leg out to the side. All right, does that feel okay? Adjust whatever you need to so that you're comfortable. All right, great work. That's our third exercise. Okay, Exercise number 4. We're definitely going to want some kind of wall or chair rail or something like that. We're going to be doing reverse lunges. I'll show you what it looks like, but then I'll turn around so that we can have some eye contact. This is what it looks like. You're going to be stepping backwards. Stepping backwards. If you're feeling really strong, you hardly need any help from the wall. That's fine. Step backwards. All right, so when you're ready, step backwards. Step backwards. Now, if you want to do all of it on one leg or a few on one leg and then change legs, that's fine. I'm going to be alternating legs, but make sure at some point you do both legs. Excellent. Okay. Exercise number 5. This is where you're going to want that step again. So if you have that stair in the house, let's head there. Use that railing as much as you need. And we're going to be stepping up onto the step. Step down. Step up onto the step. Step down. Don't forget we have 2 legs that lead, so try leading with your leg that's a little bit less comfortable. All right, if you're like, I've got this. This is easy. I'd like to add on to this. You're going to step up, lift your knee with you. All right, so that's going to make it that little bit harder if you want. It's just an option. Make that one work for you. All right, fantastic. All right, number 6, we're going to do calf raises. So again, you're going to want that step. It's okay if you don't have a step and you're just doing this on flat floor. And again, you're going to use that wall. So if you're on your bottom step of your staircase there, you're going to put just your toes up on the staircase and your hand up on the wall or the railing. And you're going to lift up on your tippy toes. All right, you're going to lift up on your tippy toes. You're going to lift up on your tippy toes. All right, I do have a ball here and I have another option. Not everybody's room will work for this. So if you don't have a room that works for this, it's okay. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. If you're going to use a ball and a flat floor, the ball is just something to add a little bit of instability. So it's the exact same exercise whichever way you want to do it, just a couple options for it. All right, next up we're going to do walking lunges. So we did the step back lunges, now we're going to go forward with the lunges. So I'm going to get you to step forward and step forward. All right, your living room's probably not very big, so feel free to turn around as many times as you need to. And we're using both legs. All right, so that's your walking lunges. Nice tall back. Think about trying to get those cores nice and active. You decide how big of a movement or a step you're going to make or how little. All right? It's your workout. Make it work for you. So we call that one walking lunges. Number 8 is the plank. So you're going to need your wall for this one. So any wall where you have a little bit of space around you, you're going to be putting your wrists or your elbows on the wall. If you go straight against the wall, you're not going to feel a lot. So you're going to walk your feet back a little bit till you feel your core having to support you there. If you walk back too far, you won't be able to stay on the wall. Be careful that your feet don't slide underneath you, so make sure you have good traction in that plank. Remember what a plank looks like? I'm going to do it on the floor just so you know what you're looking for. So imagine yourself up on the wall. All right, and you're looking for that nice flat back. All right, don't let the bum stick out. Don't let the back sag. Go for that nice flat back. That's what it looks like on the wall. All right, fantastic. Exercise number 9. This is the one where we're going to dig out our wobble cushion again. We haven't used our mat, our towel, our yoga block for a while. And again, you're going to want that balance exercise helper. Okay, we're going to do squats. All right, so stepping up on your wobbly surface with both feet. You ready? And sit down into a chair. Sit down into a chair. Sit down into a chair. Knees are behind the toes. Back is nice and straight. You decide how low that chair is. Listen to your body. You put that chair wherever you want it to be. If you don't feel like you need that railing, just keep your hand above it so that if you have to grab it, you can, but you're still getting the test of balance without it. Beautiful. Okay, number 10. I'm going to use, again, my yoga blocks or the mat or the towels. It's going to give you a bit of cushion for the knees. and it's going to give you a bit of cushion for the wrists, and you're in that hands and legs position. Opposite arm and leg are going to reach out. If you're saying, ooh, I'm not sure I can do that, that's okay. Try an arm. Try the other arm. No, try a leg. You got it? Try the other leg. All right, so any version of this is just fine. All right, make it work. You're really looking for that balance that comes from it. So that's your 10 exercises. Fantastic work. All right, guys, are you ready to put all 10 of those exercises together? We're going to do one after the other, and we're going to do them for 10 reps each. Sometimes I count wrong, so we'll see how it goes, but we're aiming for 10 reps each. Do you remember what the first exercise was? That's right, the one-legged stand. All right. When I say we're going to do 10 reps, it means we're going to do 10 reps on each leg. Don't forget, you got to do both sides of the body. Okay, let's go. So we did both the knee lift and the leg extension. So let's do 5 of the leg. That'll get us 10 on this leg. Tummy nice and tight. All right, that's one side. Let's do our second side. Turn yourself around. You ready? Let's go. You decide if you need that balance help. Now we do behind us. Lift that leg, that extension. Take it behind you. Abs are tight. Perfect. All right, guys. That heel to toe walk. So set yourself up. You've got your walk the line, and it's one foot in front of the other. All right, if you run out of living room, turn around, go the other way. We're going to go back and forth across our living rooms 4 times. How's your balance? Follow that line. 2 more walks. Heel to toe. Let's go one more time across our living room. Fantastic. Okay, you've got that wobble cushion, you've got that yoga mat, you've got that bar you're holding on to, that side leg raise. That side leg raise. Maybe you're using a chair. Maybe you're using the wall. We're halfway. We're going to do 10 of these on each leg. If you need to touch down in between, fine. If you don't, feel free to keep your leg lifted. It's a little bit more balance. All right, that's one side. How about we do the other side? Okay, you're ready? Second leg. Here we go. If you want to turn some music on and just have music running in the background, feel free. Sometimes music's a great motivator for exercise. Doesn't matter what music you play. We're not using the music to any beat. Great work. One more. Give me that last one. Perfect. Shake out those legs. If you need a little stretch in between of these, feel free, shake those legs. Now we're going to do that reverse lunge. So put your hands against that wall or that bar. We're going to be stepping backwards. Step back. Step back. Step back. I'm going to face you, but you keep your hands on that wall. Abs are nice and tight. You decide if it's a little step back or if it's a big step back. This is your workout. Perfect. Last one. You got it. All right, next we're going to be doing our step up. So if you're not at your base of your staircase, let's do that. If you don't have stairs, you're just walking forward and back. Everybody's still moving. Here we go. Step up. You decide how fast it's going to be. You decide if you're going to use the wall. Good. Great work. Remember, the knee lift makes it a little bit harder. You decide if the knee lift is something you want to do. We've been using one leg so far. Now we're going to do 10 more on the other leg. So lead, step with your other leg first now. Step with that other leg. Step with that other leg. Little bit harder, it's not as natural. Good. If you want to add the knee lift in, remember that makes it a little bit harder. I'm going to leave that one up to you. If you're going to do step-ups or step up with the knee lift. Perfect. Just 2 more. You can move a bit quicker and get a few extra in if you want. And take a breather. Shake out those legs. This is the calf raise portion, so use that bar, that railing. You're stepping on that bottom stair. Your heels are not, just your toes are, and up we go. Up we go. I'm going to demonstrate both of them. So you keep going if you're already set up here. If you're the ball on the wall person, let's keep going together. We'll do 5 of these together. 4 of these together. So remember, they're both calf raises. It's just whatever version of calf raise you want to do. Okay, next up we have our walking lunges. So your living room's going to dictate how big this is. You ready? Stepping forward. I think it's fair to say we should do 20 because that's 10 on each side. You might have to turn around in your living room a few times. Perfect. You decide how big of a step this is. Maybe you're making big steps. Maybe you're making little steps. You make it work for you. Look at where you're going. Line your toes and knees to go forward with your motion. Good. How's your balance? Lunges are a fantastic balance challenge. 2 more. 2 more. Let's go. Perfect. Shake out those legs. You should be feeling nice and warm. Give yourself a pat on the back. Wonderful. Let's do that plank. So find yourself that spot on the wall. Walk your feet out. It's really hard for me to turn my back to you, so you set yourself up on your wall, and I'm going to set myself up on the floor. That way I can see what you're doing. Well, I can't really, but it feels like it that way, doesn't it? Okay, so we're all in a plank, and let's count this together. So 10 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. How you doing? 4 Mississippi. We'll take a break in 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. Take that break if you need to. All right, shake the legs out, roll the shoulders out. We're going to go back to that unstable surface. So if you chose a yoga block or a yoga mat or a towel, that's what you're standing on now. Both feet. It's a little bit unstable under your feet. 10 squats. Sit down in your chair. Find that chair. Push your bum back into it. Knees are behind the toes. Good job. You decide how big this chair is. Good work. 4 more. 3 more. Have you been counting how many exercises we do? Give me this one more. All right, good work. Yoga block again. On your hands and knees. Remember, there's a few options out there if you don't use your hands and knees. And Tony's video will show this exercise without being down on the floor. We call it bird dog. Are you going to do arm, leg, or are you going to put your arm and leg together? You decide. Good. Take however long you need to get through this. Good. It should really challenge your balance. Even when you just take one limb away. Even if it's just one limb, it's still that balance challenge. All right, that's your 10 exercises. That's your 10 reps. Give yourself a pat on the back. Thanks for joining me.